What's up guys, Sci-Fi Guy 2094 here. Today in this video I'm going to be talking about the recent debates online surrounding these, well, not big three movies, but one was kind of like a bomb and the other two are pretty big. So, these big blockbusters, so to speak. Okay, yeah, that's a better way of phrasing it. So, I'm going to be talking about Supergirl, which came out in July. I think it came out like July 22nd. Odyssey, Christopher Nolan film, which came out, I think that came out at the weekend after Supergirl. And then Spider-Man Brand New Day, which just came out this past weekend. So, Marvel fans are happy. I'm a Marvel fan, so I'm not gonna bash Spider-Man Brand New Day. But the online fandom seems to be, they're just like praising Marvel while denigrating the other studios. And they're saying, well, Marvel is destroying Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, and it's destroying DC because it grossed more than Superman and Supergirl put together in its theatrical run in its first weekend. So let's break that down. Yes, it did. But was there ever any doubt that Marvel would be beating DC? I mean, that's kind of the whole thing. Marvel has an established cinematic universe. This is their 38th movie, right? So they started back in 2008 when I was a youngster, when I was in 8th grade, right? It's 2026. So it's been like 18 years, right? They've been doing this for nearly 20 years. It's their 38th movie. And people are like surprised that it's beating DC. When it's like, okay, DC has two movies. Superman from 2025 and Supergirl from this year. So why are people like shocked and they're wanting they're just wanting to like throw this grand celebration and say, yay, Marvel's beating DC. You got two movies in DC. Two movies. Just started out. And then Marvel has 38. So you got 38 movies, nearly 20 years of film, a built-in fan base, some of the highest grossing movies of all time, versus DC, which is just starting out. It doesn't really make sense, right? It'd be like this new Jurassic World movie coming out, and then it beats like some small indie movie. There's this movie called it's like an independent movie where they're like in Vietnam, but then there's dinosaurs that are like attacking them. It's called Primitive War, right? So it'd be like Jurassic World, which is this giant established franchise, beating this little Primitive War movie, which is like this small little indie company, right? It's not to say that DC is independent, because they're not. They're a big company, but it's just when they're just starting out, it's like how would they compete with Marvel when they're on their 38th movie? Like, the comparison makes no sense, right? So there's that. But then we have the Odyssey comparison, and people are saying, well, Spider-Man Brand New Day, it's already grossed more than Christopher Nolan's Odyssey without IMAX screens. And it's like, well, Spider-Man does have IMAX showings. I believe they're going to get IMAX this coming weekend internationally. And they probably have some other different options. They call them premium large formats. So they have ScreenX, 40X, whatever all this stuff is. If anybody knows what ScreenX actually is, please tell me. Like, what is ScreenX? Okay. 40X, I think that's when you have like the shaking seats and there's mist and things coming out. I think that's 40X. ScreenX, no idea. So they're saying, oh, well, Spider-Man is destroying the Odyssey. It's like, well, it should. Again, 38 movies. 38 movies. Pretty family friendly. Again, Spider-Man is the face of Marvel, right? He is, when you think of Marvel Comics, what do you think of? Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You know, he's got a catchy Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You know, he's got a catchy theme song. He's got movies starting out in 2000. So you got Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. They rebooted with Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. He's got a video game on the PlayStation. He's got Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, and now Brand New Day. And it's like, okay, yeah, you have all these things. That is Marvel. When you think of Marvel, you think Spider-Man. You don't think Captain America. You don't think X-Men. Well, most people don't. You think Spider-Man, right? So you have that huge franchise, built-in fan base. And then you have Odyssey, which is, it's rated R. It's nearly 3 hours long. It's not kid-friendly. And people are surprised that the Odyssey isn't beating Spider-Man. Well, I mean, they're not surprised, but let's say they're gloating that, like, Marvel's beating these other studios. Like, Marvel's been dominating for years. For, like, almost 20 years now. So when people are saying, these other studios are not as good as Marvel. Oh, man, they're not as good. They're making bad movies. It's like, no, they're not making bad movies. It's just, they're competing with a juggernaut, right? Like, no pun intended, but... I'll tell you what about the Odyssey. The Odyssey will take home a lot of Oscars for Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Sound, Best Set Design, Best Costumes, Best Male Lead Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Lead Actress, Best Supporting Actress. It's going to take home pretty much every category for the Oscars, I'm pretty sure. Everything, you know. Costumes, visual effects, sound. It's going to take home mostly everything, right? Whereas Spider-Man, it's like, yeah, it's a superhero movie. It's, I mean, maybe visual effects, possibly, if Marvel's gotten better with their visual effects over the past. They had some kind of wonky looking CGI lately in some of their previous installments. So we'll see. You know, maybe sound, maybe costumes, possibly visual effects, right? As far as, like, you know, best director, best screenplay, all that stuff, that's going to the Odyssey, like, hands down. That's going to the Odyssey. So that's just, hey, I'm just calling it like it is. I'm calling it now. Odyssey is going to be winning hella Oscars for the, well, they hold them in 2027, but it'll be for all the films coming out this year. And that's not to say I hate Marvel, right? I've been on Marvel since day one. Like I said, back in the day, man, I started out on Iron Man. I started out with Iron Man, and honestly, I hated Thor, but Incredible Hulk was good. Recently revisited that. You know, Avengers was great. So, I mean, I've been there. I've been there all the way up until their 38th film, right? So I'm not hating on Marvel, right? But I'm just saying, I'm trying to put this into perspective that it's like, it's not really a fair comparison, right? It's like I said, 38 movies, family friendly, versus the Odyssey, which is like, it's not part of a big franchise. Again, it is Greek mythology, which sometimes people have interest in, but I think because of the last Clash and Wrath of the Titans movies, the Greek epics kind of died. But again, it's not like a huge, you know, moneymaker to have Greek epics told on film anymore. So there's that. It's like, it's not exactly a fair comparison. So anyway, that is my take on the whole Odyssey, Supergirl, and Spider-Man Brand New Day discussion. All right. So, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think. And have you seen Spider-Man Brand New Day? What do you think about it? Have you seen Supergirl? What do you think about it? And have you seen The Odyssey? What do you think about that? Now, personally, I give in my reviews on Supergirl and Odyssey. Love The Odyssey. Thought Supergirl was good. Not great, but decent enough for a second entry. Haven't seen Spider-Man Brand New Day yet. Little bit apprehensive. I'm like, do I want to see Spider-Man Brand New Day? Is it really important to the overall story of what they're building up to leading into Doomsday? Or is it just filler, right? Is it just like a placeholder so people don't get bored and still go see Doomsday and then Secret Wars? So, those are my thoughts, and let me know what you guys think, and I'll be back with another video soon.